Hi, my name is Amy Loutfi. I'm a professor in information technology at Örebro University. And for the past 20 years or so, I've been working on artificial intelligence and the integration of AI and robotics. I'm here to talk to you about the importance of AI and digitalization for a sustainable future, both for companies but also for organizations in the public sector. I think one way to see the power of digitalization is just simply to witness what has happened in the past year or so as a result of the pandemic. Digital technologies has very much kept things going despite the fact that there have been lockdowns all over the world. And thanks to connectivity, thanks to free and open applications and familiarity with digital technologies, we've been able to continue with distance work and distance education. Now the time has come to really put digitalization at the forefront and prioritize our strategies in digitalization. This means embracing a number of technologies, ranging from new technologies that enable good connectivity to technologies like artificial intelligence and blockchain. A lot of these technologies have a lot of potential, but a key to using the potential in these technologies is really to be able to understand what these technologies are and what they can offer. So one of the very first and fundamental things that I usually talk about is really understanding the true properties of digitalization, because that knowledge will allow us to make good digital strategies. For example, understanding that right now you are watching a video, and that video consists of a number of pixels that can be machine readable, as well as an audio signal that is also machine readable. And because of that, we can use algorithms to, for example, track my face in an image, or another example would be to automatically transcribe and provide subtitles for what I'm saying. This is just a trivial example, but it gives you an idea of how important it is that we really see what are the benefits digitalization provides. The other thing that I think is important when it comes to digitalization is also understanding the role of the human in the loop. And there are many cases, for example, when we get to a more digitalized society, where AI can be used to automate certain solutions. But automation doesn't always mean removing the human from the equation. In fact, some of the most successful cases of automation have a human in the loop. And here it's very important to understand how we can create new solutions where humans are doing what they're good at and computers are doing what they're good at, for example, computation. A third sort of advice that I would give to any company when looking at digitalization is scale. So dare to think big. What we see is that there are many cases where AI have been used in isolated experiments, but what we really want to do is also scale up. And here there's a bit of a chicken and an egg challenge, because AI works best with large data, but you don't want to maybe scale up an AI initiative until you know for sure that it will work. So here it requires really bold leaders who are willing to take perhaps a little bit of a higher risk, but to think transformational and to think scale. For those that are willing to scale up, usually get the most benefits out of their digitalization strategies. And I would say the fourth aspect that I want to lift up is the ability to be broad. That means to think in terms of cross-sector. We are now getting to the point where a lot of data is being produced, both in the public sector, but also in the private sector. And data can be used in so many different ways. And if you're able to really think across your current sector, also think broadly in terms of design teams, then I think we'll be able to find new innovations. And Sweden is a wonderful country for innovations. One example is, IT departments often look at how they provide services to the rest of the organization. But integrating this competence around digitalization and IT to, for example, other parts of the organization in other domains could actually lead to new ideas and new ways of solving challenges. Because one thing is clear, we have a number of global challenges ahead of us, but technologies like artificial intelligence and also in the broader scheme of digitalization can be very instrumental in helping us to confront those global challenges and creating a more sustainable future for everyone. Thank you very much.